Previously, you saw a video I shot with Chet Hand. As promised in that video, we're going to do one with Judge Gary Moore, so you can take a look at both candidates side by side and decide for yourself who you want to cast your vote for. So I'm here with Judge Moore. Judge, thanks for coming in. Why are you running for another term?
Well, thank you for having me on today. I'm running for another term because we're not finished yet. We have got more work to do. We've got to finish the rural water projects, which I think we can do in the next 3 years. We're just starting to design the new Camp Ernst Road from Pleasant Valley to Hathaway. That's going to take a couple of years to get through just the design phase. We want to continue to keep our community safe. We added 10 new deputies just over the last 2 years, and we've got to continue to support Sheriff Les Hill, who's endorsed me, to make sure that our community stays safe and strong. And this issue of controlling and managing growth, making sure that new projects add to our quality of life, not take away.
What are some of the top priorities going in your next term?
Our county is growing and changing. And again, I want to make sure that the projects that happen add to our quality of life. A good example is the new Graves Road interchange. A lot of people see dirt moving there for the new Publix. The Wawa just opened, but they miss the fact that the county, that we together, we added some funds to the road projects to do aesthetic enhancements. There's going to be lakes in between Williams Road and Graves Road with fountains, the stamped concrete, the painted poles for the lighting at the interchange. We want that entrance to the community to really make a statement and say quality and welcome. I think we can go back to our other interchanges and do some enhancements such as that with beautification projects. So those are things that I would really like to focus on in the next 4 years.
You know, a lot of these projects you're talking about, through your years, the relationships, where does that funding come from and how have you brought that to the county?
Well, we've been able to reduce property tax rates by right at just shy of 25%, lower today than when I walked in the office. People ask, well, where do you get the revenue? It's through the economic development and the occupational tax. People working in Boone County pay that fee, and they leave that money behind when they go back to other counties or other states in some cases. And those dollars is what allows us to cut taxes, but to continue to pay for the quality services, law enforcement, new roads and streets and parks, and the amenities that our people expect for us to provide for them.
What are some things you're most proud of?
Well, the merger of county police, city of Walton, and the county sheriff, that law enforcement merger that we did in our first term stands up today as building a state-of-the-art, full-service sheriff's department providing countywide enhancements. It helped us to be able to do school resource officers in our public schools and many private schools. The other things that are done now with the police social workers, where we can stay and counsel and work with families that have been impacted by crime or overdoses, whatever it might be. The other thing is I was just recently inducted into the University of Kentucky Engineering School Transportation Hall of Fame, to recognize what we've accomplished over my career in major projects like Arrow Parkway, the new Graves Road interchange, the new Richwood interchange, Mount Zion interchange, Pleasant Valley. There's over 20 projects that we've built during my tenure. We're not finished yet. The next one's, I mentioned Camp Ernst, but there's others coming. We can easily say over $350 million in federal funds for transportation have been brought back to Boone County during my tenure. So I'm proud of those accomplishments. And we've been unique in that we will often put in seed money on the front end to begin to design these projects. One of the big delays in getting projects from idea to driving on them is the amount of time it takes to design it, environmental, buying right away. The construction's really the easy part. So we've often, with the support of yourself and commissioners through my tenure, we have jump-started a lot of projects. We just recently put in $1 million to begin the design of Camp Ernst. That project might have laid there for 3 or 4 years before they started it. And we not only kick-started the project, but we're the lead on the project. So we'll be able to control the public input process and the design and have a seat at the table that we might not have had if the state had done it.
How do you contrast yourself from your opponent?
Well, it's an interesting question, and during a recent forum, I felt like I was meeting my opponent for the very first time, because my opponent shows up at fiscal court meetings and votes with me 99.5% of the time. In almost 1,600 votes that we've had since he joined the court, there's been 4 issues that we've not agreed on. And not once was that planning and zoning or a development project. When I think about the contrast, it's really the experience. Ronald Reagan said during the debate with Walter Mondale, I'm not going to make age and experience an issue in this race. I'm not going to exploit my opponent's youth and inexperience. That rings true in this race. It's experience, and it's the ability to get projects done.
What opportunities do you think exist for Boone County that the majority of the public doesn't know about?
The county judge executive appoints people to over 40 different boards and commissions. Some of those are regional, like airport, economic development, convention center, tourism, those kinds of things, but a lot of local opportunities. 40 boards, it consists of 186 different people because some boards have multiple appointments. I want the public to know about these opportunities. Go to our website, boonecountyky.org, and register to serve on a board or commission. We truly do want new blood, ideas, in these boards and commissions. Take the opportunity to get involved on a board or a commission.
Judge, I appreciate your time coming in. We're going to put your campaign information here. People reach out to you and connect with you, give more information. And thanks again. I appreciate it.
I humbly ask for your vote and your support.